a reason. They call this the prettiest little stadium in America. Glad to have you with us from Paulson Stadium. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. And the Mountaineers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Eagles offense will get the football first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Johnson looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on 1st down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on 2nd down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And that's a frustrating drive. Not the drive they were trying to put together. 3 plays, couldn't find a way to break somebody loose. Catching the football, getting tackled. Offense still trying to get in a rhythm, trying to make something happen on their side of the field.
Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Mountaineers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know.
Makes the grab in their space. Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They tried to go smash mouth. Third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Defense is about firing off.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Lewis. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Singleton. He's got it down the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping, put it out in front of me, I'm getting this first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Villa. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Mountaineers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Going to the run, it's Lewis. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. It's a draw. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 3rd and 5. Here comes the option. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. He fields the punt in his own end zone. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. To the air, it's Singleton. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pressure in his face and he lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Pulls it in. It's Bradshaw. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running is able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this one is perfect. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying him out there.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Ready to fire from the pistol. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Here's the pressure. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. On the run, it's Lewis. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. He might want another play. On 4th down, looking to pass. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. He's at the and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, App State. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Johnson wants to throw it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Defense doing everything right on this drive. They started off in really good field position. They created negative plays, and they're going to get off the field here very, very quickly. That was about as good as you can do without taking the ball away.
They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Defense.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. Just a terrible, terrible mistake. So instead of getting off the field on 4th down, the offense has a 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Villa. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because in the 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Pressure coming. Working that left side now. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Looking downfield on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass. Get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the 1st.
Here comes the heat, trying to buy time. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run inside. It's Lewis. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Knocked down at the... And he was trying to take that interception to the house.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking.
Got some room to run. Crosses midfield. The 30. The 20. He's at the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
That's reeled in. It's James. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Bringing the heat. Got his man out of the backfield. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Might be looking to run. He'll pull it down and run. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Here's a heat. Got room at the 35. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a 1st down, and they've got to show this urgency. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The offense changing the play. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Grab the short pass to put the on the board. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look in on Iowa State taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. what are you finding out about the latest on this injury?
I caught up with the Mountaineers head coach. Their quarterback has been terrific in this first half, but he has sustained some hits. I can tell you just from looking at him, his uniform, lots of wear and tear, bumps and bruises. I've seen him talking with the athletic trainer a couple of different times. They've got to do a much better job here in the second half, giving him some protection. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
So now it's 2nd and long. The give on the counter. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Quarterback making checks. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Complete. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's James. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Mountaineers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, App State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David. So this game...
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They're going to run it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary, catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Lewis. Makes it past the marker. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Makes the grab. It's Sanchez. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Let's see what they've got on second down. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Period starts with a second down play. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
Rides the option, he keeps it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Have yourself a...
Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. Pick up of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at second and short, second and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Johnson looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Dallas. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And they're able to make the tackle. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Looking left. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Plucks it out of the air. Got enough space. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, I'm here on the Mountaineers sideline. This is a developing story down here on the sideline right now. With this big lead, the coaches are going to the backup quarterback, and they say he has earned this opportunity. He is a team-first guy, ready when his number is called, and he has proven that he's someone they can count on. The big lead's going to get him more reps, and the coaches are vibing off of that. Back to you.
All right, Holly. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And we've seen this offense, man, that they've featured the running game, and he's done a good job of making plays, breaking tackles, being a big part of it. Now, what do? Try to slide this in here, make it look like a little bit of run, slow down those linemen that go upfield really fast, slip it to them, try to make a big play. But to me, it's more about just trying to give this guy the ball and so he can do more damage.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shaking up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. on the option. Now the toss. Maybe some headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And the punishment has been... Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Back to throw, it's Singleton. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds...